Hey everybody, welcome to Weight Watcher Wednesday / Pampered Chef. I'm combining these two together. I found a Pampered Chef recipe that I'm actually using for the Weight Watchers. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you our classic batter bowl. Our classic batter bowl is a wonderful bowl. It has all the measurings on the side so you can use it for liquids and things. It's microwavable safe, it's freezer safe, and if you have any leftovers you can put it in your refrigerator or your freezer and freeze it. The first thing we're going to do is add 1/4 cup light soy sauce into our bowl. And then we're going to add a tablespoon, whoops, wrong spoon, tablespoon of cornstarch. And by the way, you can tell I'm off key here because I'm doing it both. This is a spicy beef and broccoli stir fry. And then we are going to add a tablespoon of oil to it. Alright, and then we're going to take our whisk. This is our Pampered Chef whisk. The one thing I like about this is it has a silicone wrapping around it, so you can actually use it in your pans and don't have to worry about scratching up your Teflon pans. So we're going to set that aside. Let me just make sure I put all the ingredients in it I was supposed to. Yep. Alright. And then you're going to use 1 pound of lean sirloin. Make sure you cut off as much fat as possible. Now we just got our new products in this month, so we have a new carving knife, and this baby is really sharp. When I was cutting the fat off this meat, it just slid right across. So yeah, as you can see? Gonna make me a chef yet. It's just cutting through this meat just like whatever. I don't know what I want to say. So I was going to say like running water, but that didn't make sense. So, and I knew that my camera guy would have something to say about it. So you get my point. It's very, very sharp. And again, just going to cut this slice of meat. And you're just going to want to cut it just like this, and then right straight down the middle. And then you're just going to add the meat to the soy sauce that we just prepared. And what you're going to do now, forgot to get my spoon, is fold this into the soy sauce and then put it in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, while our meat is marinating, I'm going to just slice up 1 red bell pepper, and you just want to make it in long slices because this is going to be a stir fry. You want to make sure you get out all the seeds. Left a seed in there. And it doesn't really matter how you cut it, whether it's thin or thick, depends on what you like. The thinner, the quicker it's going to cook. So just to give you that heads up on that. Oops. New knife, afraid of it still. Okay, we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to take 1 medium onion and do the same exact thing. Alright, whoops, don't want our garlic in there yet. And then I went ahead and did the 3 cups of broccoli. And basically it's just 3 bunches. And you just want to make sure you can cut off as much of the stem as you possibly can, but to also keep it on the stem. Of course, the stem's where all the vitamins and minerals are. So once we do that, then what we want to do, is the recipe actually calls for our stir fry pan, but I don't have our stir fry pan, so we're just going to have to use our executive pan, which will work just the same. We added 1 tablespoon of oil in there, vegetable oil, and we're just going to heat that up, and once that heats up, we will add our ingredients to it. Alright, while it's heating, I'm going to add 2 garlic cloves to it. Set that aside. Now, if you're not familiar with our garlic press, I love our garlic press. The nice thing about it is you don't have to worry about touching it. But I have to tell you, I lost my little prong that goes in there that actually gets the garlic out. I've taken it to too many Pampered Chef shows and left it there. So, but as you can see, you can just use a knife and you don't have to worry about your hands smelling like garlic. And this is dishwasher safe. You can just put it right in the dishwasher. And then what we're going to do is we are going to add a tablespoon of, wait a minute, sorry, a tablespoon of ginger. Now it says fresh ginger, but I couldn't find it, and all you would do is scrape the ginger off of the root. So I had to get ground ginger. So I've got to take this lid off. Thought I could do it quicker. I've been cooking too long, guys. I know about what a tablespoon is. Learned it from my grandma. And you just want to let that just get in the oil. Stir it around just a little bit and get it in there. That smells really good. Y'all, we need a smelly camera. Alright, so we're just going to let that cook for a couple minutes and then we will go on to the next step. Alright, we're just going to add our beef to it now. Let me get the remaining of that. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of crushed red peppers. I'm going to buy some more red peppers. And then you just want to stir that around and just get it brown. You don't want to overcook your meat because, of course, it will be tough. And you don't want your meat to be tough. Now, once I do that, I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. I am going to get a little bit of salt in there. Reason being is, not that you all need to know this, we got a cow, so it has no additives and preservatives in it. So you have to add a little bit of salt to it to give it some flavor, or I would not be adding it. So. Alright, we're just going to cook that for a couple minutes. Once that's done, then we're going to remove the meat, and then we're going to stir fry the vegetables. Okay, the meat is done, so we went ahead and set that aside. Now we're going to add a half a cup of beef broth, and then you're just going to add your vegetables. And you're going to stir them for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now, if you like them soft, you'll definitely have to put them in there a little bit longer. Oh, by the way, and I also, to the beef broth, I added another tablespoon of oil. So once we do this, the meal will be complete. Alright, as you can see, the meal is complete, and I'll be right back. I forgot a plate.
She put the meat in, by the way, just in case you all didn't see that.
Yes, I put the meat in to stir it all together to give it all the flavor with the ginger and the soy sauce and stuff like that.
And she made some rice.
And I will tell them about that, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Who am I?
Yes, ma'am.
I am the whatever.
Yes, dear.
I am the chef, and
yes,
you
dear.
are the cameraman. Not
yes,
that
dear.
You're not important because you're the taste tester.
Yes, dear.
But this is mine.
Yes, dear.
Yes, right. See, yes, dear. If I could only get him to really believe that. So, as you can see, it is
it looks
all
good.
mixed together.
Smells good.
Smells really good.
Sorry, you don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Now this serves 4. Now without the rice, it is 9 points. So if you add rice, noodles, anything to it, you have to add the points to it. This is the old system, 9 points. So hope you enjoy the meal. If you like it or have any suggestions, as usual, just leave them below. Alright, so let me stir this rice up a little bit.
She almost forgot about taste test.
I did.
I had to give her the sign.
He did.
Wow.
We both play a key role in this, so one keeps the other one from messing up too badly.
That's hard, trust me.
I guess you need a fork.
It might help. I mean, we don't live in the...
No, we should have chopsticks.
Yeah. Here we go.
Alright,
Alrighty, let's see. Man, you were a little chintzy with my meat there, weren't you?
You'll get more.
Oh,
Dun, dun, da, da.
You know how it is. You gotta take one of everything. Oops, if I don't drop it all.
That would
it ain't
be
meat in that one.
that would be funny. Hot, 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 hot. Not hot. It's good.
Good, and it's a keeper.
It's a keeper.
A little spicy.
It's the ginger in it.
Woohoo!
Yes, the ginger and the crushed red peppers.
Okay, people, my eyes are watering. I like spicy stuff. So
He's crying.
what happens if they're not in too much of spiciness?
The spiciness, if you want to, you can eliminate the crushed red pepper. And instead of doing a tablespoon of ginger, you can knock it down to a half. If you don't like spice hardly at all, then you're going to just sprinkle a little bit of it on there, because that's what gives it the flavor, the soy sauce and the ginger. So you do need to add a little bit. So, alright guys, enjoy the meal. See you next time.